Hello, my name is Ray Ellis, and my company is called Save Your Heart, Inc. We sell a product called the Pauline Therapy Essentials Formula, and this is our story. My maternal grandfather died of a heart attack at the age of 62. My grandmother also died of heart disease. My mother had a heart attack at the age of 55, and both of my uncles have had bypass operations. So, as I approached the age of 50, I started spending a lot of time reading heart disease papers published in peer-reviewed medical journals to determine what causes atherosclerosis and how to prevent it and even reverse it. Here's what I found. Arteries are very flexible. Every time your heart beats, your arteries expand and contract, expand and contract. This happens about 60 times every minute. That's a lot of mechanical stress on your arteries. This stress causes lesions to develop on the interior lining of the arteries. Now this is normal, and if you are eating a nutritious diet, your body simply lays down new tissue to properly repair the artery. However, if you are not eating a nutritious diet, your body will not be able to properly repair the artery. That's a problem. But your body is very smart. It knows it can't let your arteries spring a leak, so it grabs stuff that's floating around in your bloodstream, sticky stuff like cholesterol, fibrous stuff like fibrinogen, and hard stuff like calcium, and makes a patch to cover up the damaged part of the artery. Preventing the artery from leaking is a good thing, but if you continue eating a poor diet, damage to your arteries will continue, and these patches, called plaque, will have to become more numerous and thicker to prevent your arteries from leaking. And, as we all know, this can cause heart disease, angina pain, heart attacks, and even death. In fact, heart disease is the #1 killer disease worldwide. So the bad news is that atherosclerosis is caused by poor nutrition. And the good news is that atherosclerosis is caused by poor nutrition. Why is that good news? Because poor nutrition can easily be corrected. If you go to the doctor and he or she diagnoses you with scurvy, the only proper medical advice the doctor can give you is to get the proper amount of vitamin C every day. Why? Because scurvy is caused by a nutritional deficiency of vitamin C. My research proves conclusively that heart disease is caused by multiple nutritional deficiencies. I don't have enough time here to go into the proof of that, but it is on my website, SaveYourHeart.com. You can click on the Research tab, the Testimonials tab, the What Doctors Say tab, and the Q&A tab. I will, however, mention 2 doctors that are getting good results with the nutritional approach. The first one is Dr. Dean Ornish, ORNISH.com. For many years, he has been getting good results in preventing and reversing atherosclerosis with his program of diet, exercise, and lifestyle changes. But why is he getting only good results and not amazing results? 2 reasons. 1, his program is hard to stay on. And 2, even if you change your diet to heart-healthy foods, it's still impossible to get all the nutrition your cardiovascular system needs by eating food grown on factory farms. The other doctor is Dr. Thomas Levy. He's been a board-certified cardiologist for over 30 years. In 2006, Dr. Levy published this book, Stop America's #1 Killer, which references 650 papers published in the peer-reviewed medical literature that prove conclusively that atherosclerosis can be prevented and reversed by taking certain nutritional supplements in their proper daily therapeutic doses. Here's what Dr. Levy says on page 253. Quote, "The following supplement regime is recommended for optimizing the ability of the artery to regenerate itself and reverse any existing atherosclerosis. The typical diet does not even come close to providing enough of these essential vitamins, minerals, and amino acids." End quote. He then goes on to list, in order of importance, 33 nutritional supplements. I had already put my formula together before I got my copy of Dr. Levy's book. As I was reading Dr. Levy's list of supplements, which were listed in order of importance, I noticed it was looking pretty familiar. So I grabbed a copy of my ingredients list and put it next to the one in his book. My list of 19 ingredients were included within the first 20 ingredients on his list, and they were in the proper daily therapeutic doses. I then started flipping through the references in the back of his book. I recognized most of them. We had done the same research at the same time and came to the same conclusion. That conclusion is atherosclerosis can be prevented and reversed by getting the right nutrients in the proper daily therapeutic doses. So your doctor tells you that you are suffering from a disease caused by multiple nutritional deficiencies. What should you do? The question seems to answer itself, doesn't it? So, Dr. Ornish's approach, a healthy diet plus lifestyle changes, doesn't work as well as Dr. Levy's approach because it is much easier to take a supplement every day than it is to make massive changes in your diet and lifestyle. We do encourage our customers to live a heart-healthy lifestyle by including educational materials along with each order we send out. So, Save Your Heart Inc. is doing okay. We are keeping our heads above water in these trying times. But some of our customers are not doing so well. Our product, the Polling Therapy Essentials Formula, is not cheap. It can't be made cheaply and still work. It has 19 pharmaceutical-grade active ingredients. So it does cost more than your average nutritional supplement. So every once in a while, we have a customer call us and say, I have to cancel my ordership because I just can't afford it anymore. Since the beginning, we have negotiated with our customers to make polling therapy more affordable. Most of the time, we can come up with a price that both of us can live with. However, since COVID-19, more and more of our customers are telling us that reducing the price $20 or $30 just isn't enough. They still can't afford it. And unfortunately, it is not economically feasible for us to sell jars at a loss. We wish we could, but we just can't. This is where Barstool comes in. I know we could help a lot more people if we could sell jars of the polling therapy at our cost or even below our cost to those customers who need the product but just can't afford it. And we are more than willing to give Barstool the credit. We can put a Barstool page on our website and send a flyer about Barstool along with each order. Most of our new customers come from referrals. Word of mouth is still the best form of marketing. Most of my customers are very happy with the polling therapy and are happy to spread the good news to their friends and relatives. I'm sure they would also be happy to spread the good news about Barstool. Who knows? It might even result in a few more donations. Well, that's my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.